And real quick, let's talk about Captain America. Big Kirby-esque action. Captain America out of his element.
Yeah.
That's the direction of the book. What other sort of worlds are we going to be exploring coming up?
Well, I think the first 10 issues of Dimension Z are to take Cap out of his element, to break him down, to show that no matter how far you break him down, he stands up.
Yeah.
And that's the heart of the point of the whole thing, to show that his mom instilled in him this strength and this tenacity. And like, I think about it in terms of like Matt Murdock in Born Again. You can take Matt Murdock down far enough and break him. He eventually rose back up, but to me, Cap, there's no point that man's spirit can be crushed. And that's what he'll have moments of doubt. He'll have moments of quiet reflection and but at the same time, no matter the events, Captain America is the guy who gets back up. And this was an opportunity to show that, introduce some new supporting cast, give him Ian, who he's going to have. There's going to be a lot of story to be told there, so that when we come back to the here and now in the Marvel 616. He's got an entirely new status quo with a pretty exciting new direction that we're already in the middle of working on right now, and and then we're gonna stay on Earth for a little while. I got my nice 10 issues out of the soup, and
all of your work is very continuity rich, layered, like all the stuff we've been talking about. Do you ever sort of yearn, or do you have a book you're working on that's just like simple, clean story that doesn't have to be that?
The only continuity we had with Venom was we had Spider Island, and then I intertwined it with my Secret Avengers. But yeah, I guess it's still tied in. The book I really want to do at some point that literally was okayed and then not okayed, and we've tried to get it going a few times, is Rocket Racer. I think I got to take on Rocket Racer. We're against the Kingpin, and I can make him a legitimate street level, cool Marvel character. I'd also like to do a Phantom X. And I figure like a Phantom X book would be ripe for just telling a story without any interconnectivity in the Marvel Universe, where you could have Phantom X playing in that playground without necessarily needing to concern yourself too much with other events. Because I think we found in X-Force, the fans, the readership really responded to the idea that like while X-Force was running, there was Schism and there was Fear Itself, which had a bleed-out tie-in, and then there was AVX. But at the same time, the X-Force story maintained its consistency and its momentum, and we touched on these things a little bit peripherally, but we didn't end up making it a big part of the story.
Right.
And so I'm trying to like incorporate that more in Uncanny Avengers, where certain things will bleed, but in the idea being in a couple years you can get a couple of hardcovers of Uncanny Avengers and read it without having to then go hunt down a miniseries of something else. But yeah, I'd say Phantom X or Rocket Racer are probably the two I'd like to do.
That's awesome. Looking forward to those sometime in the far-flung or near future.
Hopefully.
Awesome. Well, thanks for talking to us.
Absolutely.
And you guys stay tuned for plenty more from C2E2.